is radiant, magnetic, and unapologetically expressive. And when it's your sun or rising sign, the way you show up in the world is with warmth, flair, and a whole lot of heart. You don't just walk into a room, you enter with presence. Not because you're trying to steal the spotlight, but because the spotlight naturally follows you. Your energy is solar, generous, and golden. People are drawn to you not just because of your confidence, but because of your sincerity. You care deeply, you love big, and you show up fully. At your core, you want to be seen for who you truly are. Not just admired for what you do or how you shine, but recognized for the heart beneath the glow. You are loyal, expressive, and often the emotional backbone of your relationships. When you give extravagantly. Not just gifts or affection, but attention, time, and unwavering support. You remember what lights someone up, and then you go out of your way to make it happen. In your career, you are driven by purpose and passion. You thrive in roles that allow you to create, lead, or inspire. You don't want to follow the rules if the rules are boring. You want to blaze your own trail and make it fabulous. Whether you're in the arts, leadership, education, entertainment, or entrepreneurship, you bring charisma and dedication. You might resist authority not because you're rebellious, but because you need to feel valued and trusted. Micromanagement dims your fire. You do best when you're allowed to take ownership of your work and be recognized for your unique contributions. Your creativity is not just about aesthetics. It's about problem-solving, vision, and turning ideas into something others can feel. Financially, you love abundance, not just for survival, but for joy. You're generous with money, often treating loved ones to surprises, meals, and heartfelt gifts. You believe money should be enjoyed, not hoarded. You're not reckless, but you are emotional with your spending. You buy what brings joy, what feels like a reward, what reflects your self-worth. Budgeting needs to be framed around pleasure and pride. Set financial goals that excite you, not ones that punish you. Use visuals, affirmations, and celebration-based milestones. Manifestation works beautifully for you when it's tied to belief. And performance. Speak your goals aloud. Act like they've already happened. Dress like the version of you who has already arrived. You're a natural manifester when your confidence is aligned with action. In relationships, you are passionate, romantic, and loyal to the end. You want to be adored, yes, but you also want to adore in return. You're not afraid of commitment, but you need to feel appreciated. You want someone who sees your magic, not someone who tries to dim it. You're playful, affectionate, and intensely protective of the people you love. But when your efforts go unnoticed, your heart aches deeply. You may pretend to be fine, but your need for validation is real, and there's no shame in that. You thrive in love that is expressive, creative, and mutual. Emotionally, you are warm, open, and often the one who holds space for others. But you can also struggle when you feel unseen or unimportant. Your pride is not just about ego. It's about identity. If someone dismisses your feelings, you take it personally. You are not emotionally fragile, but you are emotionally honest. When hurt, you may roar, withdraw, or pretend not to care. But underneath, you long for reassurance and reconnection. You heal through heartfelt conversation, affection, and being reminded that you matter. Spiritually, you connect through light, joy, and creation. You find the divine in expression and performance and play. Your rituals might involve movement, music, or moments of quiet self-adoration. You are here to radiate, and your spiritual path is about remembering that your light is not dependent on applause. It's your birthright. Manifestation is powerful for you when it's tied to visibility and belief. Affirm your goals out loud. Visualize with drama. Make it fun. Make it big. That's how your soul speaks. Socially, you are magnetic. You draw people in with humor, kindness, and confidence. You're the one who turns a gathering into a celebration, who hypes others up without being asked, who makes sure everyone feels seen, but you also need time to recharge. Not because you don't love people, but because holding space for others can be draining. You're a giver, and even givers need to receive. Choose friends who reflect your light back to you, not just those who stand in its warmth. Daily life for you is best when there's a little magic in the mundane. You do well with structure, but only if there's room for fun, flair, and creativity. Add ritual to your mornings, music to your chores, celebration to your progress. You are solar-powered. Find ways to let your day reflect that. Your shadow shows up in the fear of rejection or invisibility. You may perform to earn love or withdraw to avoid being judged. But true power comes when you know your worth doesn't. Change with audience applause. Your inner child may have learned that praise equals love, and now your healing is remembering that you're worthy even when no one is watching. Decision-making for you is heart-led. You follow what excites, what inspires, what feels noble. But don't let pride stop you from pivoting. Changing course doesn't mean you failed. It means you learned. You're not just a dreamer, you're a builder. Motivation comes from vision. You need a clear, bold, beautiful reason to move. When you find it, your discipline becomes unstoppable. You are inspired by love, legacy, and the idea of being remembered. Let those guide your goals. Your aesthetic is bold, regal, expressive. You dress to reflect your inner world. Gold, red, dramatic silhouettes. You like your space to feel like a throne room. Art, color, light, and a touch of drama. You surround yourself with things that inspire joy. When it comes to the body, you need movement that feels like play. Dance, performance, anything that lets you express. You love good food, good company, and the joy of shared experience. But don't neglect rest. Your fire needs refueling too. Learn to listen to your body before burnout hits. Forgiveness is powerful for you, but pride can make it difficult. You may hold on to slights longer than necessary, not out of spite, but out of pain. Learning to release hurt without needing an apology is your soul's lesson. Boundaries help, but so does vulnerability. Leo, you are not just here to shine. You are here to light the way for others. And when you know your worth without needing to prove it, your presence becomes healing, not just dazzling. I hope these words bring clarity and inspiration to your day, my dear stargazers. Remember, the stars guide, but you hold the power to shape your destiny. Now I'd love to hear from you. Did today's words resonate with you? Share your thoughts, experiences, or even your own cosmic insights in the comments below. Let's create a little community of starlight and support, because together, we shine even brighter. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more daily cosmic guidance. Until next time, keep dreaming big and manifesting magic.